All right, welcome everyone. We're doing another set review. Luckily, this time we're not going to have to suffer through like bad cards, I guess, this time around. Mostly, yeah. We're doing Overlord since it was recently announced in English. But we still have some others we have to catch
Hold
up on
on,
too.
sir. Overlord was not announced in English.
Oh, you're right.
It was Tomb of Naza Richter was announced
Sorry,
in English.
Tomb of Naza Richter.
Featuring characters from
you mean
Overlord.
Naza Richter, Tomb of the Undead.
You're right.
You're right.
Ooh,
Naza Richter, Tomb of the Undead, featuring
we're learning our
Overlord.
sets. It's English exclusive, basically, at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
that is the English exclusive.
Oh man. Okay. So actually, we joined with Ollie, and I guess you want to say hi, Ollie.
Hey, what's going on?
Wait, you were on our other you were on our podcast, right? I forget what you were on.
On the Fate Zero.
Oh, the Fate Zero one. Yeah,
I was on a few videos.
Yeah. All right. So he's joining us. He has some experience with or Tomb of Nazareth or whatever.
Overload.
Overload.
Overload. It's my favorite Weiss Schwarz set.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go through the set here. We're actually starting with a TD Plus this time around because the TD Plus does have some relevant cards that make the set what it is, basically. But yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. So the first card we have here from the trial deck is this level 0. It's 500 support, and then on play you can ditch a card to search for the level 0 bomb, which is the twin sister. Wait, are we just rating these cards, or just like passing through them really quick?
Well, I mean, like, if it's something relevant, like, all right, we should probably discuss it. But like, if it's
okay, yeah,
I mean, if it's just bad, then it's bad, right?
Yeah, I mean, this card's pretty irrelevant. It's like a cool effect, but it doesn't get played, so
pretty much.
Yep. We'll go to the next card. The next card is the level 0 bomb that bonds to it. I mean, like, it's okay, but there's already in the set itself, there's better cards to pick from.
Yeah,
like, doesn't the set just have like a better clock bomb in general?
It's a 1-0 clock bomb.
Yeah, there's
no,
a one.
This is a level 0. There's a level. Isn't there like a pseudo Ricky clock bomb?
Oh yes,
like
yeah.
Card,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There is a straight up
better
better one in the set.
Yeah.
All right, next card. Oh, this is Demir. What's this? Oh, when you direct. Wait, okay, the direct attack. Oh yeah, so in this card, direct attacks, you can give one of your characters 500 power till the end of your opponent's turn. That's like a mechanic that is in the set itself is like, I guess its gimmick is like direct attacking. You get effects that are like fairly cheap. This one kind of sucks though. And then this is the brainstorm of the TD. It's pay 1 rest brainstorm draw, which has been pretty standard for most TDs. Card is ass. Next card. Oh, I don't remember these arts. Oh, this is overstated, and you can't use Encore when this gets reversed. Yeah.
You have better level 0.
Yeah,
option.
better level 0 options, but if for some reason you want this green option with like not too bad of a downside, I guess, because I don't think the set really runs off of any Encore, right? So it's not the worst choice.
I feel like sometimes, well,
we'll pay 3 Encore is relevant all the time, but I mean it. Out of all of 3-5 beers, this one isn't like, it's so bad that I like, if you play it, I don't think anyone's gonna be like, why are you playing this, you know? But yeah, either way, I think there's just some better stuff in this set. Next card here, we have a vanilla 2500 counter. It's a 1/1. There's just better cards in the set.
Yep.
What is this? We have a 1/1. What's this guy's name? Sabis. Yeah. If you have two or more other Nazareth characters, basically, if you're playing the set, it gains 1500 and Encore. It's like it's Clock Encore.
It's an okay-ish standby target.
Yeah.
But like most people don't prioritize like level 1 standby and Overlord.
Yeah, the level 1 in Overlord is way different. So when we get there, we'll talk about it, because mostly Overlord is a standby set. There's some other stuff you can play around with, but like the main deck everyone plays is standby. And yeah, like you guys said, okay target, but you know, it's not the thing we're looking for really. Next here we have a 2/1 level support that also has a star up effect where you can pay 1 and sack this and summon out the TD level 3 Eins if you're level 3 or higher. Card is basically garbage.
You're not really running this in the main deck, but
pretty much.
Yeah,
it's not offensive, right? Like
it's not horrible.
That,
It's
that Ainz is actually played, right?
the Ainz is
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
played, but no
just
one
not
really
with
plays
this.
the yeah.
I mean, I guess this would be like a dank standby target.
Yeah, but even if you
Oh,
stand
no,
by
no,
it,
it's
doesn't
only
change to
level
level 3,
three, yeah.
so
Yeah.
Never mind, not playable.
So the next card here is the reason you buy the trial deck. It's this 2/2 Cocutus. So it gains a 1k power for every other Naza character or whatever. If you're playing the set, you get full field becomes 10/5. But what makes it so good, I think this was the first time I've ever printed this effect, is whenever this card direct attacks, you can pick a character from your waiting room and send it to stock. So generally at level 1, you get this out, and you're looking to just build advantage through direct attacks, because this is so big, people are going to have to crash into it, so it usually opens up a lane every time. But yeah, this is 100%.
Really powerful stock charger.
Yeah, it can really snowball games easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like this is a 100% the reason you're buying the trial deck.
It's a pretty big card too, right? So
Yeah,
It's,
I mean,
it's a 10/5 of the full field, so it's got a pretty fat
Yeah.
ass.
yeah. So next card here.
as a badass, I guess.
that is how we like to say it.
So this is the level 3 from the trial deck with the Albedo. She's an on-play heal, and then she has whenever she directs attack, she can pay 1, ditch 1 to deal 1 damage. This card is actually played occasionally in the main deck, and it's like a really solid card overall. It's just like a generic killer that has an okay extra effect, right?
It's mainly just to be another healer and green.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes you probably use the direct attack effect.
Yep.
Especially since you're going to be winning. You're trying to at least win board, right? Like over a lot of decks.
Yeah. All right. Let's see
I
here.
can take over if you want, Kit.
Sure. Well, they have this. What is it? Stoxel, which won't get
It's
played.
Stoxel.
All right.
They stock soul.
Go ahead and take it over.
All right, we have a Mamanga. It bonds to this Albedo. Clock bond, so that's kind of relevant. The Albedo. What does the Albedo do? How far down the line is this? It's a vanilla. Okay, so it's apple.
It's apple
clock
with clock bond.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically useless. I don't think anyone's really
Yeah.
playing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just better stuff that you can get in the booster pack for level 1.
So we have this next level 0 Albedo. It's a Shimikai. It's alright. Once again, probably better cards in the set, so you're not running it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a horrible choice, but I mean, with the way the set works, you probably never need the power pump.
Yeah.
But you don't need the power pump, and you're not trying to you're trying to win all your lanes. You're not trying to leave anything open.
On defense too, not on attack, right? Like,
Yeah.
You don't want to have to
Yep.
power pump to clear a lane. The idea is it's already cleared.
Mm-hmm.
The next card's actually played though.
All right.
So this one is Shaltir. It's a 1/0 suicide, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
But when it plays from stand of the stage, you top check. If it's a character, this gets 2k power, so then it can come in at 5k, randomly kill utility like level 1s and stuff, and leave an annoying suicider on the board. So yeah, this card is actually played as like what, a 2 or 3 of in the meta deck.
I think it's
like a
played
4
4
of.
of. Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because
It's like your best level 1 attacker almost.
Yeah, generally Overlord kind of gets to level 1 first, so like it beats everything. It also top checks for you, I guess, if that really matters in this case.
Yeah.
And
That
then,
helps with the 0/0 that you need to that gives you soul.
yeah, that as well. And on top of that, like when people have to swing into the bomb itself or Suicider, that opens up a lane for a Cocutus for sure next turn, right? So
Oh yeah. So like it plays into it.
Yeah.
If you like whiff standby for a turn and you have to like trigger it.
yeah, it sets up some weird scenarios that like help you out overall. It just super solid card.
Yep.
Next card.
Next we have Ainz Merciful Lord, 1/0 When this card attacks, if you have 2 other characters, it becomes a 7k. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
You're
pretty
not
useless
playing it.
card.
Never playing this.
Next
This
we
is
have
the
the Apples
vanilla.
Target. We already talked about this.
Next card after that.
2/1 Shaltir. It's at 7k. When your other character attacks, it gets 1/5 power, and then it has Hand Encore.
Unplayable.
It's
Not
not
that
unplayable.
good.
It's just you're just not playing it because there's better standby targets.
These profiles never see play.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're in TDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're basically almost always gonna have to hand Encore, which doesn't feel worth it ever.
And it's
Yeah.
not big enough to kill like early plays, so it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah. All right, next is the Eins level 3. So this is actually played. Comes into play. You look at 3, you add 1. Climax combos with one of the gates. On attack, you pay 2 and put the Climax from your Climax zone and ditch 2 to the waiting room to kill your opponent's entire front row.
This is only played because, like, Overlord, from my understanding, is effectively standby blank gate, and it just so happens that this card is on the same gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
meta deck is like it's okay.
Yeah, it's like a 1 to 2 of in the meta deck. It's also like helpful because like the Overload doesn't really get that big at 3.
Yeah, and
So-
it turns on your like some of your other level 3s that like have direct attack and do an effect, kind of like the Albedo or whatever. I think usually this is like a choice, as well as personally I like the Evil Eye blue top end for this set when you play standby, but like I'm also very greedy, so it kind of depends there. I like that build way more than the blank game
Standby-
to this.
It's on the pants, right?
It's on
like,
pants, yeah.
Standby pants synergizes very well, right? Because it lets you loop the standby more.
Yeah, there's some cheesy plays you can do depending
Yeah.
if you hit standbys and stuff, but yeah.
Standby Pants was like a pretty popular build at the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of switched over to this. It kind of died out in more favor of this. I think there's just like, I think one of the big reasons for that was Albedo became very popular, and then that killed the blue deck completely because they had no other way to answer the wall, right?
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, this is just a solid card.
Yep. And then final card outside of the Climaxes is Ring of Eins. It's a magical girl appears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, salvage 2, ditch 1. Yep, this is like almost never
Not
played.
Yeah.
And then there's the gate. And that is it for there's this plus 2 soul. I didn't even remember.
Plus 2 soul.
Oh,
Meta.
strongest
Plus.
Climax.
Meta. Yeah, that's when you hit them with the mix-up. They think they're safe, but they're really not.
You played the 1-of in the blue deck, obviously, for that spicy game.
So one of the dank things you can do though with the TD level 3 is you can modulate your damage, as I know some people like to call it, because you sack the Climax when you do the effect.
Do you really, though? If you kill your opponent's board, isn't that kind of...
Yeah, they just give them the soul anyway. So, like, it's just really good at denying your opponent counter phase or anything. So, like, you can attack with it first, and then that's the only attacker that could, like, like, anti-damage or something? Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really modulate the damage that much, right? So,
Just like a nice tech, really.
yeah.
Combo.
One kind of cool thing you could do with it, I guess, before we jump into the booster cards, is that you could side attack with it and still use the effect and blow up the board, which is pretty funny. You just deny counters in every lane at that point. But I don't know how often you would actually do that. But yeah, let's get into the booster here. All right.
Okay.
I guess here I'll just go ahead and start this one. This is actually one of my favorite cards in the set, but it's really hard to squeeze in a lot of the decks. It's just basically a coin flip. It's a 3K coin flip if you have 2 or less stock, so it's 3K. And then top check at your opponent's draw phase. If level 1 or higher, put this card back into your hand.
Yeah, oversized. This is probably like one of the best coin flips they've ever printed.
I think so. There's
It
only
doesn't
one other
lose
set.
power,
Right?
so that's really, really good.
Yeah. Does Summer Pocket lose power, right?
Yeah,
Summer Pockets only has power on play.
Yeah. This is definitely like one of the best coin flips they've ever printed.
Yeah, I know a lot. The meta decks, they like to run like this and like the runner as well, because the deck really needs to get the early pluses to make sure it has the board to resolve its level 1 combo.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because going into level 1, you usually need the stock. So yeah, I mean, this is basically played in like every deck. There's almost no reason not to play this deck. This also, what's really nice about this is has the other trait. I forget the name of it, but it's where it
black.
Yeah, so you can play like the 2-1 event, yellow event, which is like kind of like a spicy Tekken we can look at later. Because you play this yellow card, because you need one of them on the board to be able to resolve that event. But yeah. Next here is the 1-0 Momon. If you have experience 2 or more, this card gains 2k power, so it's a 106k on board. Climax combo with wind trigger, right? Or was it shot? I forget.
I think
Oh.
this one's a wind. I can double check though.
Yeah, should double check that really quick. So the climax combo itself is when the battle opponent of this gets reversed, and you have the climax until the end of your opponent's turn. This gets 1 level and 2,500 power, and then you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's basically a character, you just add it to your hand. Oh, it has to be specifically the Black Clan or whatever, and
No, it's heteromorphic or
yeah.
human.
Yeah. Oh, it's basically like everything, right?
This is.
It's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a 5k reverse combo?
No, it's a
It gets
7k. It gains power if you have EXP 2 or more. So it's
Oh,
always
I
6k base, but then if you resolve the combo, it becomes 8/5 on defense with no support. So like it's a pretty solid combo, and it becomes level 2, so it forces your opponent basically to crash into it if they want to deal damage, and it can't get reversed by like level 1 reversers. So it's a pretty solid combo, but because of the deck being more standby oriented, because there's just a lot of good standby stuff, this doesn't get played that often. But this is like a solid level 1 combo overall. I think it's like, worth experimenting if you're not interested in playing the standby build, right?
Yeah, it is on a bounce trigger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bounce trigger. Yeah, bounce trigger is always good now because it looks like, at least for English, we're moving more into that standby meta, right?
Yeah, I mean, you only need one usually, right? Because your opponent has like one fat 2/2 on board, and it's like if you get rid of it, it cripples them. But if it stays on the board, you're crippled.
Yeah, usually.
Usually,
My
how
meta's pretty cool.
standby meta is like it's like very fragile, right? Like most of the decks, it's like one bounce can just cripple them forever. So
Yep, that's for sure. Resolving 2 bounces sometimes is just like ends the game for them usually. They can never like build up enough resources.
but this
to
being
be
on a
relevant.
wind trigger, like if they have something on the board that's crippling you, what are the chances are you're getting this reverse?
True. At least Overlord has very good ways to get to level 1 like very quickly, so it can resolve
Yeah.
this. So if it resolves first and you have counters in hand, it gets kind of awkward for standby decks. One nice thing though is like if you do get multiples off, it does like higher chance to trigger the wind trigger, I guess, because it does mill more cards from your deck and add them to your hand. But I don't know how often that's going to be relevant. All right, next card here. It's on play. It's level 0 on play. Pick one of your opponent's front row characters, give it -1,000, and gets what? That's not bug trait. It's
Yeah, some trait.
It's a flavor trait, I think.
yeah.
Bugs.
Oh yeah, it's just like
'Cause
the
it's
bug
an
kanji 3
insect
times.
tamer.
Yeah.
You
So-
give 1,000 power to Ash.
Then this
Ash
is
just breaks even.
this is a spell brainstorm. Every climax you hit, give a character 1 soul. This is like okay.
Sky card.
This is,
Dank
this is a
meme.
rare.
That is a rare.
It's an uncommon in Sky, I think.
I don't know how relevant the +1 soul is. Like deck manipulation's all right, but not really sure.
You have better
Yeah.
brainstorms.
There's
Not only
a
that,
roll.
like in the English meta, it's not really relevant to snipe like it. Like for Japan, you have stuff like kabans. We don't have anything like that in the English meta, so
Well-
you're looking to really snipe yet.
Okay, let's be real though. This is Overlord. This 1,000 power means nothing. Like they have a much better minus power card.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's literally their other brainstorm.
Oh yeah, well, they both are brainstorms. Broken. This set has broken brainstorms. They kill other brainstorms.
Next card here is what is it? Cheryl. It's on play, pay 1, ditch 1, top check 3, add a card to hand, discard the rest. This is usually played like as a one of if people are trying to dig for climaxes or something. That's an okay
Expensive
card.
from Bang Dream.
This is also a rare. Isn't this an uncommon in Konosuba?
It's an
Is
uncommon in Brain. Was it rare?
No,
in
it's a
Bang
rare in
Dream?
Konosuba. It's a rare in Konosuba.
It was a promo in Bang Dream.
No, I mean, but it got reprinted
It was
as
a
a
rare.
rare.
Yeah, it was a rare.
It's a good effect. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it helps you find things, right? Like, sometimes you're like, dang, I just need that, like, one of.
Yeah, usually it helps.
really?
Most of the time,
You
it
play
like helps you
events,
find
right?
the
This-
climax.
This deck really needs the dig, so like you would want to play this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a pretty good target to have in your deck. This is the foil version. Next, we have this 2/1 Momon. On attack, it has a twin drive or whatever.
Yeah,
And
it's twin
then it kills higher level opponents since it's the stock, and then take the bottom card of stock and send it to waiting room. You
pretty
don't
cool card.
really play this unless you're playing like yellow, right? Basically, if you're gonna play
Yeah.
level 1 combo, this is probably your choice.
Well, this is like pretty decent tech if you want to play the event too.
Oh yeah. That's.
All right.
I guess that is true.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll continue then. We have some 2/1 7K. During your turn, it gets 1,000 for each other Nazarick, so it's like what's that, 11K on your turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Climax combo on reverse with I don't know what that is.
It should be a shot.
Bounce one of your opponent's characters, and then stock charge 1. So it effectively pays for itself and bounces. This is like a 2/0 bounce event that pushes damage.
And requires
Oh, there's actually another wind trigger. My bad.
Oh,
So you
more
get
wins.
all the wind.
you can
Hey.
bounce their entire board when you triple trigger. It's gonna be pretty powerful.
I like it.
Let's see.
This card is probably not gonna see play ever.
Yeah, you'll never play this card. Next card, Naza Richter Value Nabe. This is a 3/2/9/5. It has. Oh wait, what's this flavor text? It just says garbage. Two or
Oh, it
less
does say gummy
climaxes.
death.
Garbage.
It actually says just garbage.
Yeah. 2 or less climaxes early play. 4 or more experience. It becomes a 10/5. And on play, top check X. But X is equal to number of opponent's characters.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that a lot of the cards in the set also have that, to where it'll top check like to the number of your opponents.
Which in like a set that it seems that you either win board or you bounce board, you don't want your opponent having anything regardless. So this should effectively be a top check like 2. It's pretty. I don't think you play this. Like the TD card top check 3, right? So
Yeah, this card is like almost never played. Its effect is just not good.
yeah, if you're executing your game plan, this is actually just worse than the TD card. Next card is this 3/2/10K. Let's see. Oh, this Google
Yalbados.
Translate has messed this up. On play, mill 1, kill a level X or lower. X is equal to the card that's milled. So
Sasha's pretty
basically, yeah. I mean, are these good? Like
These aren't very good. They're like kind of okay if they're like on early plays.
If they can early play, they're
Yeah,
better.
but this
this
can't.
one doesn't.
This is kind of whatever.
Yeah, like you wouldn't play this. Like level
No, you
3 to
wouldn't.
snipe a back row, like, this is pretty garbage. Climax combo, pay 1 on attack with something. This one's
It's a
probably the shot.
Probably a shot, yeah.
Yeah, salvage 1, and this gets burn
Gets
1 on
cancel.
cancel.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
It's a
That's
whatever.
actually just
It's
really
pretty
garbage.
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
whatever. This is like
We call
very
it
budget
garbage.
card.
I don't know. I think you can do better than this even on a budget.
Probably.
This next card I've seen played, so I'm gonna assume it's good. On play, bounce a cost 0 on your opponent's board. So this like bounces stuff like Aaron and
Yeah.
generally
any cost.
annoying cards.
Yeah.
Right.
Like for English, you bounce Aaron, pucks if people are still playing puck, stuff like that.
Konosuba has like the weird the thing that moves your cards sometimes. Like I don't know, maybe someone's being spicy. You can bounce that.
Well, you also a lot of the times you can like bounce something on their board.
Oh,
and
it
then
also
you
opens up
leave an
lanes
open
for
lane.
Yeah,
you
for
leave an open lane
Kirkitas and
for
stuff like that.
Kirkitas, so-
yeah. So this is pretty powerful, but it also has climax swap.
Yeah.
On play, which makes it even just better. Like it's 2 really good effects on one card.
Yeah. Most decks have it as like a 1 of like minimum, right?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the 2 of probably because you want to see it early, right? You want to see it at your turn, but you don't want to like really. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know what the list looks like. Do you play this as like a 2 of, or do you play this as like a 3 of, or 1 of?
I think
or...
it's probably a
Well,
1 or a 2 of, right?
The list
I-
is really tight.
Yeah. I usually play it as a
really
1
hard
of.
to-
1 of only. Oh.
Yeah. This is how you facilitate that 1 of 2 soul.
Oh, baby.
That is how you do it. You
Spicy.
can keep looping it. Next card is this level 0 2K. So that card's really playable. But this is level 0 2K. On play mill 2 if they have a climax, it gets +2 soul. And on play against 1500, this card is
You're not
unplayable.
playing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this card's basically
not
unplayable.
good.
Then the next card is a 1/0 4K. During your turn, it gives 1,000 to all others, and on play you get to top check. It's not too bad, but like at the
When your
same
other
time,
character gets played.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the
when your
Arsa
other-
profile from Bang
Yeah.
Green.
well, don't these usually count themselves normally? Not this.
Well, it
one.
says this. Yeah. Well, not this one.
This
yeah, I
one
think
does
it's
not.
usually other.
No, usually they count themselves.
They'll usually count.
Yeah, they
themselves.
usually count themselves.
Oh, okay.
This one might too.
This one does count itself as well.
Yeah, we're looking at Google Translate, so things are a little lost in
Yeah,
translation.
if another character with the trait or this card gets played from hand, then you can look at top card.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's like okay, but at the same time, I'm imagining back row was tight, and this is definitely not making the
Yeah,
cut.
this doesn't make the cut.
This might be playable in like the yellow deck, but like I said,
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of experience with the yellow deck. It's mostly the standby deck is what.
There's
the
just
list
there's
rolls
also
around.
just better top check cards already, right? That we've seen.
Yeah.
Next one's a 2/1 counter. It's just ditch 2 anti-change.
Yep.
Sends to waiting room despite being yellow.
Yeah. Solid
I think
card.
that's
That's fine.
Okay.
Usually, you can usually have the hand if you're winning board to afford this.
yes, yeah, you're right. Like, and especially like because your board is a +3 every turn, right?
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Typically a +2, but yeah.
Okay, someone else want to take over real quick?
You want to go, Ollie?
Sure. We got this 2/1 Demiurgos, I think his name is.
Yep.
On play, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose one add to your hand, put the rest on top of your deck.
No, but- Oh yeah.
Choose one card in your hand, put it in the waiting room, and then in Climax combo, sack this with the. I think that's the same win that the 3/2 combos.
It
on.
is. Oh, it
It's the
summons it
shot
out.
trigger.
Yeah, it
It's-
changes
the-
into level
summons
3.
the ones that can like
Oh,
top check.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the Stasha, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you can confirm your top check, which makes it slightly
Oh.
better.
Oh, so you can't really play that shot combo.
And you can kind of find the climax off of this effect, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems
This is the
alright.
one that you. This is the one that you mill a card to sack something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it helps confirm your trigger or to
Mhm.
like
A
line
lot
up
of
your
hand though, right?
Yeah. The issue with this is just that like it takes up so many slots if you're gonna try to early play this stuff.
Not only that, each early play costs 2 hand, which
Yeah.
is kind of crippling because usually early plays get answered immediately.
Yeah. All right. Next card.
Got this level 0 2K. Startup plus. Oh no, auto. Place this card in the waiting room. Oh, when this is front attacked, pay cost. If you do, select one Sabas of Justice in your hand. Place on defending character. Place in the spot this was on.
It's like some
So-
6/5 with I think some crappy demerit later
Okay,
on down
so
the
it's
line.
like one of those like.
It's like
this,
Gorilla Grodd almost.
Yeah.
No, it's like the Vivid Strike one, right? Well, no, it's not. It's like the Abyssal one, right? Yeah, the Abyssal has this profile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This card
you
still
stack
sucks.
it instead of bounce it.
Yeah.
The Abyssal one sacks. That's why I compared it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just look out for that one. This Sabas of Justice.
Yeah, if my memory serves, it's just like some crappy 1/5 or 6/5.
1/0.
Yeah.
This other level 0 2500. When this is played, choose one of your opponent's marker areas and put. I don't know how this is supposed to be translated.
So when it
You
gets
can
played,
mark
pick one of your
your
opponent's
opponent.
markers and send it to waiting room.
Oh, okay. If
All
you
of them or
this gets
one?
2K power.
One.
Choose one. Oh, I
Sick
mean,
anti-rem tech.
Got him, boys. Does this do anything else?
Futaba tech. Yeah, dude,
It's off
Futaba
Futaba.
tech.
It destroys Futaba, and then is there any other like prevailing marker cards in English right now?
Not in English.
Yeah.
Maharo.
Well, okay, next card.
Oh, OP.
That
This
thing's
guy,
sheltered,
this
boys.
guy is done now.
All right, we got a 1/0 Hamskay 1500 counter, not
Jesus
played.
Christ, I thought they didn't print these in like.
Wait, is
most
this
cards
fucking
that-
Hamtaro?
Hamskay.
It is.
He's a pet
It-
hamster.
Yeah, dude.
It's not. It's not Hamtar. Let me look up Hamtar.
His name's Hamsky.
Hamuski.
Hamskay or whatever. Hamuske. Let me
Why
go
is
back.
there a
Oh yeah,
fucking
Hamuske.
hipster,
Hamuske. Whatever. Dude, he's the protector of the forest from like early on in the series.
It looks like Dexter from Hamtaro. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks, Dean. I appreciate
alright.
that.
We got this 1/0 4500. Place one card in your hand in the waiting room. When this is played, pay cost. If you do select one of a level 0 in your waiting room, put that on
The stage.
the stage wherever you
Yeah.
want. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it is
Cool.
pretty underwhelming.
Pretty whatever. Yeah.
Yep. Next card. Oh, this is the card you're talking about, right?
Yes. It's just a 1/0 6500.
Yeah.
When it's placed on stage, I don't know what that effect actually is.
Oh, if you don't have the card,
Yeah,
that,
the card that is sack, this can't. This rests on play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, because you do it when it gets attacked, so it's not even a real demerit. That card is terrible.
This
though.
card sucks. Next card.
1/0 Nabe. Beginning of opponent's draw phase. Reveal top card of your deck.
And then this is when this gets reversed in battle. Bottom deck it. It's just like
Those are-
overstated with two.
So it's just an on-play top check that goes to
No,
bottom?
No.
no.
Your opponent's draw
At the beginning
phase.
of your opponent's
You just
draw,
give
your
them
opponent's
information because this is
Oh, I see,
overstated.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what coin flips do though?
Yeah, but usually you get a +1.
When you play this with a coin flip, it's not even real demerit.
You're right.
They see-
Unplayable out of 10.
They see the climax on top and they go pass turn.
Oh,
Oh, Moshiroi.
Cool flex.
it's a really cool play.
Alright, we have this 1/1 Momon. If this card is in the front row center slot, against 3,000 power and a soul. So it's a 1/1/7/5 2 soul
6 standby
with hand
target.
encore. Yeah, alright. I guess alright standby
You're
target.
trying to get 101 standby targets. This is
Nah,
not bad.
yeah.
2 soul beaters are nice.
Oh, for
So
sure.
beaters are pretty cool.
Next, we got the 1/0 yellow event here. What is this? So rest one of your standing characters, and then give one of your characters 3,000 power for the turn.
3K counter.
It's not good.
It's not searchable. That's the biggest problem. Right? So it's
Unsearchable
like,
garbage. Next,
bad card.
yeah. Next is the 2/1 spicy event. So this is the 2/1. You need to have a character
Jet
with
black.
yeah.
Nabe or Mamon, basically.
Yeah, if you to be able to play it from hand, and then you pick two of your opponent's front row characters and bounce them back to your hand. So this is like a really good answer to like annoying early plays or Nexel walls, or even the Albedo, what's it called, the wall
Yeah,
and stuff
this-
like that.
Yeah, this card will probably be really good in English.
Yeah, it
with
was like
Goblin
spicy
Slayer and
tech in
Albedo.
JP, but English it's probably more willing to play, right? So
Yeah, it's just hard to find splash for it.
yeah, that's the
It's-
toughest part for the card.
It's good if Fujimi starts running around and destroying everyone. This kind of stops them from being a deck.
Yeah.
Well, I guess actually stops a lot of things, right? We have
Yeah, I mean, it
Ryder.
It deals with Goblin Slayer. It deals with Rider.
I feel like this is probably going to get played a bit more in English, just because it's a good out to everything except AOT right now.
Yeah. I guess we'll see if we ever get to play events again.
Yeah, we'll see if this game's not dead next year.
Ooh.
Oh no,
All right.
we can't be talking like that on this channel.
It's okay. We'll move to Shadowverse. No one will notice.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Good game.
Please, no.
All right. We're moving on to green here. We have this level 0 Eins. This is the bomb we were talking about earlier. It's on play. Pay 1 clock yourself. Look at top 3 cards of your deck. Pick a character among them. Add it to your hand and discard the rest. It's a pretty mediocre Ricky effect, but I mean it still gets the job done. But it's also attached on this level 0 bomb. So when this gets reversed, you can, if the battle opponent this level 0 lower, you can put it to clock and take the top card of your opponent's clock and send it to waiting room.
You know what
It's
this
a solid
Ricky
card.
reads? Do you know what this Ricky reads to me? This Ricky reads, pay 1, clock self, lose 3 climaxes.
You're right.
In reality, though, this can the mill is really nice on your first deck because sometimes you just kind of need the mill to fill your grave up with 2/2 Kokiitis and whatever. So I think it has fairly decent synergy with the deck.
You know what, Nico?
Probably
Just
play
for
a couple
you,
of this.
this card
What
will
team
reveal.
you got, man?
This card will reveal 2 climaxes in your Kokiitis, and you'll be like, "Dang, guess I have to take that." No, you don't actually have to. You can. What would you do, Nico? You see this spicy event that you play, or 2 climaxes, and you see the Kokiitis. Do you discard the Kokiitis, or do you take that hand?
Do I have another way to discard stuff in my hand?
No.
Well, you can always use God's
Do I
discard
have
outlet.
the standby climax? Like, is my board set up?
Your hand is... your hand is like half set up, but you don't have the climax.
Yeah.
You keep it, or you get rid of it?
Fuck, you probably keep it, man.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here.
You just draw your out, man.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
just
problems.
draw what you need. I don't see the problem.
So next card, this is Mill Runner. She usually plays a 4-up. It's a 2k Mill Runner, but it has a effect where you mill the top card of your deck when you play it. If the card is level 1 or higher character, this card gains 2k power for the turn.
This card is so strong.
Yeah.
I don't know why this beats over like
It beats
actual
over like
walls.
everything, and then it gets the plus.
Beats over the chaser.
Yeah, this card is super strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a
it's
4 of in
really
every deck, like immediately. All right. Next card here is this 1/0 Albedo. It's a gold bar climax combo. So if there's a climax in the climax zone, it gains 1500 power for the turn. And then the battle opponent,
Is Shimikaze.
battle opponent gets
Yeah,
reversed
card
Shimikaze. Card
Yeah.
sucks, unfortunately.
It's just boring effect.
Yeah, it's a character everyone loves, but she got a very mediocre effect.
Shimikaze has just been power corrupt by the game, right? So
Pretty much, yeah. Especially in
I
English.
believe they're still printing like vanilla Shimikazes.
as double
At
R's.
double rare.
Yeah, it's double R.
Yeah, well, this set's
It
like a
doesn't
year
even
and a
feel
half
like
old, right? So
It doesn't even feel like a double rare effect anymore. It feels like it should just be like a
rare, yeah.
Or uncommon at this point, right? Like it's like a TD effect.
TD effect, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next here we got this 3/2. If it's in the front row, it gives 1500 to all your other Naza Richter characters. And it has, when the battle opponent of this gets reversed, you can discard 2 to clock kick the character. This happens on both turns. This is played in like
Standby
every
card.
it's played in like every standby list, like as like
Like
what, a
played-
2 of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one of the weird weaknesses of Overlord is that even though it's a standby deck, it's more of like a mid-range standby deck because it doesn't have a lot of good supports to play in the back row. So this becomes like the quote-unquote support of the deck to buff your front row.
You can clock kick things on your opponent's turn to open up direct lanes.
Easy.
If that crashing doesn't mean that you're opening up a direct lane anyway.
True. You can -2 from your hand to get +1 more damage, and
Unless
the
you think
game's
they're
about
gonna
pushing
crash,
damage.
like, Encore with a
Damage wins
91
games,
shot.
Dean.
All right.
That does sound really strong.
This next card made me lose a tournament in Japan.
Oh no.
This is a global 500, but on play you can pick 2 of your opponent's front row characters and give them -100 power.
Oh.
Just so you know, never play 2 JCs in the front row against Overlord, because they'll always have this card for some reason, and then you'll just go -2 instead of going +1. It was such bullshit, I swear to God.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think in English this is like useless, because I don't think there's a lot of 500.
There's not a lot of 500 targets you're trying to type in English.
Yeah, if Saikano was a thing in English, like this could be played, but yeah.
Again, isn't the brainstorm lures better than this?
pretty much. Next card here, we have what is this? If you have
This is the dank card.
if you play a climax, or if there's a climax in your climax zone, you can give 2 of your characters 500 power, and whenever you trigger a climax with gold bar, you can pay cost, which is ditch 1. If you do pick a card from your clock, add it to hand, and then put the top card of your deck to clock.
Yeah, this
Ooh,
is not the
Barfield.
dank. This is not the dank card, unfortunately. I thought it's the same character though.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's
bar
like
filters.
bar
still
filter would be
original.
good if there was like a bar combo worth running. The only bar combo is the Albedo, right? So.
So
Was there
you
a
just
second-
Fido
kinda
has
get
like
those-
some random neg 2 soul combo.
Oh
I think
yeah, I've never seen that played, but I guess that
Yeah,
would be
You're not really playing it.
yeah. This
Next
could
goal,
be
you say.
this could be played in that deck, I guess.
At level 3, though.
But you could play standby with it.
Oh, you're right.
That's a play that can be done.
All right, we got this 1/0 Death Knight. It has the effect all your other characters gain the effect they can't side attack, and then it's on play.
Bunga.
On play, or if it's summoned by the level 3 red Eins in the booster pack, It gains X power for the turn where X is the number of other Naza Richter characters. So it's
It keeps you from
1075. It keeps you from misplaying.
This is part of your finisher if you play that other.
Yeah,
door.
if you play the other door combo, this is a finisher choice. This is usually played as like a 2 of maybe.
I when I was playing this combo, I played like 2.
Yeah, I think 2 is like the max I'd ever put in the deck for this combo, because the card itself is pretty mediocre. It doesn't even like work with your quote unquote game plan of standby stuff. So
I mean, like at worst, like it just wins another lane.
yeah,
It's,
usually
the only
hopefully.
card you can play.
All right, we're on to the 3/2 Albedo. This is on play heal, and this is the climax combo with another gold bar right. Pay 1, ditch 1. You can pay cost until you're into your opponent's turn. It gains 3k power, and the effect that when the opponent attack phase starts, pick one of your opponent's characters and give it -2 soul.
It chooses
Still
cards playable.
useless against AOT.
Yeah, this is almost unplayable in English.
So unfortunate.
Yeah, this is just definitely waifu material here. The foil has good art though, unfortunately. All right, we have another one. Pandora's Actor.
This
This is the dank one.
card.
So it's a
This is the
1/0 3k. Has a start ability of pay 1, send this to waiting room. What was it say? Oh, okay. So you can pay 1, sack this, pick a character from your hand that is your level or lore, and put it to play.
Yeah.
So it just like makes your
All your level 3s are 1 stock.
1 stock and 1 card.
That's not like terrible, but this.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not-
this, in the same set that has on direct attack stock charge, I don't think you're like. I haven't played the set, but I remember like looking at Kit and being like, "Wow, he has a lot of stock."
Yeah, no, you don't
So-
play this card. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah, there's no way to abuse this card. It's a cool effect, but unfortunately, no cool way to abuse it. Oh, this is actually this combo here. This next card is actually played sometimes, depending on what you how you want to build your level 1 game. If you don't go standby, this is 1/0 on a stock soul. Basically, if you're playing the game, this card gains 2k power, so it's a 1/06k. And when this card attacks with the stock soul, you pick a card from your waiting room and put it to stock, a Naza Richter character, and put it to stock.
Already rewrite.
Some people play this, I think, with like the blue top in and stuff like that, or maybe they even play with gate. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of lists that run this, but like there's a lot of cards in this set that you can abuse if you have a lot of stock. So this is like an okay card. Next, this is a 1/1 level support, and it has the effect when you play this card, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 2 or higher, you can send it to stock, so it becomes a 1/0. This is played in standby sometimes, right? Because there's not a lot of good.
Yeah.
Isn't it
because
like the
you-
standby of choice?
I'm sorry.
Isn't it like the standby like level assist of choice? Because like
Well, yeah, because you need the extra power on
And-
Cocytus sometimes.
Yeah.
and it's in the same color, right? So it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the main color you want at 1 is red first because
It's red,
yeah.
but like I mean, because Cocytus is in the deck, you got green
Mhm.
splash, and you got the level, the clock kicker, right? That gives
Yeah.
power. So it kind of it's kind of like a nice easy splash.
I usually see it as like a 1 of.
Yeah, usually it's like a 1 of. I think I didn't play any copies of this early on because at least locally no one was really fighting for field at the time, so like I didn't feel like I needed the support. But you probably want this nowadays, at least minimum, like Ollie said, a 1 of. Next, we have 1/1 Cocytus. If you have 2 or more other Naza Richter characters, it gains 2k power, and it has hand encore.
1175.
Yeah,
This-
Rude. It's pretty garbo because
Yeah, this is actually just worse than the yellow one. isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the yellow one has to be in the middle.
yeah, this could be anywhere.
like-
Early on, I think this was played occasionally, like literally like the first week the set was out. Some people play this as like a couple copies in the deck just for like random high roll, but this card soon like disappeared immediately out of all decks.
Because you immediately go to like dual level 2.
Dual level
lanes,
2 at level
right?
1
so, like,
is
you
like,
don't need
really
this
powerful.
1/1.
You need like such a like specific board at 1 that like you actually you're better off just playing like more dig and tech cards.
Yeah, things
Yeah.
that like
that lets
make it.
you enable your game plan.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next we have this 2/1 Albedo. It's if the battle opponent when this gets reversed, battle opponent's higher than your opponent's level, you can send it the top card of their clock to waiting room, and then send that card to clock, and then it clock bonds to the level 3 Irons, I believe. Is that right?
I think that's the
Or-
3/2 Irons combo.
Yeah. So this card is like okay, I guess. I personally don't play it. Did you play this? at all,
Clock
Lily?
bond on a 2/1? Okay, what?
What?
Yeah, I didn't play this card.
I mean, like it gives you option if you really need hand, because sometimes
I would
you
rather have the Twin Drive garbage yellow card.
true, but like in this build, sometimes yellow's a struggle. But yeah, the yellow card's definitely better. But I mean, like this is always, I think this is always like worth
I
an
mean,
option.
you're playing standby gate. You shouldn't really have that much of an issue getting the irons out if you're playing it.
Yeah,
And yeah, and you shouldn't be like you're playing standby gate. If you have like a level, how terribly have things gone in this matchup at this point?
I mean,
you have to use this bomb.
what if you clock and you're at 2/6 and you need to be level 3 to kill your opponent that turn? It's a guarantee kill, dude. You need this.
And
You
there's
need
no
this clock for
risk.
the extra hand. Trust.
Oh, you okay?
No, yeah, the
I-
yellow
I
one's just
don't
straight up better if you can fit the yellow.
Dude, does he even play in? I don't think you even play a bomb. Do you?
No,
you
you
gotta
don't
have a
usually
counter,
play
right?
bomb. If you're playing like anything to like challenge early plays, it's usually just the counter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I guess I'll take over.
All right.
Since it's been a while. We got this 2/1 6K, 2K to level 3s in front. Tap this. Give a card on reverse. Draw one. Ditch one. There's definitely better stuff in this, right? I mean, like it helps your level 3s, but you have a lot of level 2s in this deck too. So
Yeah.
Okay, next card. Some 3/2. I've never seen this character. I've never actually seen the show. Spoiler. On play until end of turn, it gets 4,500 power cross turn, and neither player can use backups or events, right?
No, just backup.
Just backups.
Just backups?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Man, this is worse than the Mogatari one.
And yeah, because it doesn't even early play, right?
Yeah.
And on when it kills something, you memory shoot it?
You may send it to memory. This was
This
actually
card
played sometimes as like a one of just to out
Do not
Albedo.
like- Oh, okay.
Just out
Like,
Albedo. It was
Al-
specifically when Albedo became popular. This card sucks though
Okay.
normally because they
Yeah,
can't
this card
back up
is
their
pretty tough.
their stuff, and this is relatively big. So
So this is like the most super specific tech card that's like it doesn't even get that big. 14/5? It's not super big.
14-5 no counters.
I think
45 no
count.
counters, and you could slam a climax for a combo or something on top of being able to
Man.
have like a level support in the back row. It gets relatively big for not being able to play counter.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Next card we have this level 0 2K on play. Give a card 1,500 and like some trait that doesn't matter.
Unplayable.
Sticker.
Yeah, unplayable. Next card 1035. What is it? Your lizard man. Google Translate's making this rough.
So 2/3. If the target it's talking about is a 2/3 10K.
Yeah, it gives it 1,500 to hand on court. It's garbage, and then it bonds to that card as well, right?
Whoa, wait a second. 2/3 is pretty good, but isn't that card also level 0 on the stage?
I don't
Yes,
think
it
is
is.
it. Oh,
That 2/3 is a level 0 on the stage.
No. You're thinking of another card.
There's multiple 2/3s?
Yes.
Oh.
yeah. So it doesn't matter. This card's garbage.
Cool
You wouldn't
set.
even play it.
6 standby targets. Next card 105K. Whenever something else attacks, plus 1,000. This is somehow worse than like the card captor soccer one they've been printing.
Yeah.
This card is garbage. Next card 2/165 Eins. Cannot be reversed by cost zeros or less. What?
This is a 2/1.
This is a
Yeah,
2/1.
2-1 can't be reversed by cost zeros.
Yeah, next card 2/17K.
Game's just offended.
500 for each other, and on reverse can memory shoot. This card is also unplayable. Next card, this is the 2/3 10K vanilla. That's Disgaea tier. Next card 1/1.
Oh, this card's pretty good.
2, right?
Yeah, so yeah,
Brainstorm 2. If you hit a climax,
Give a
Anti-damage.
battling opponent character you can't deal player damage. This
Oh,
card
it's like
is
combos.
like pretty good, but it also at the same time, I think Ollie said this earlier. The standby list at least is pretty tight on spots. So like if you're gonna have a choice card to play in your list, this could be one of them. But it's Unfortunately, I think it's not as good as just playing the character counter. We'll talk about later.
Yeah, well, the problem with this is, like, events, if you want them to be impactful, right?
Mhm.
Like, you don't just play one of this. You would have to play 3 of this. You can't just, like, splash in, like, oh, there's one anti-damage, like, one compass. That's not like a thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I think the most I've ever fit in a deck of this card, like specifically with the standby list, is 2. And like that was like I felt like that was pushing it. That's like one of the issues with like
You probably didn't see it half the time because of that, right?
Yeah,
like,
pretty
half
much.
the time you're like, wow, I wish card I put in my deck that I can't find.
yeah, and your top end doesn't top check a lot of cards either and add to hand usually because you don't play a lot of those cantripping level 3. So this card is like really hard to see.
See, you should have been surrendering board so you could top check 5 with your yellow card.
You're right.
Um,
And then we got Climaxes. Got some gold
Yeah.
bars.
Alright. I will do red unless Nico wants to start again.
You can start.
Okay. We got this Shaltir Brainstorm. On play, choose a opponent's front row character and give it minus 500 power. And then a salvage Brainstorm.
Yep, rest self salvage.
Pretty good.
Really, really good.
Yep, it's brainstorm of choice. This is the only brainstorm that exists in the set that matters.
That's not incorrect.
Got a pretty good first effect too.
Yeah.
Probably less so in English, but still pretty good.
3/2 Albedo. 4 more characters early play during your turn, 500 for each other, so it's 11k during your turn, and it's a stock killer.
Play this.
It's basically
Yep.
Aqua.
Yep,
Is this
you play
played?
this. Yep,
It's
you
played.
play
It's
this.
played as like a
It's
2 of. It's like a decent early play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early play 1 cost healer, pretty
Mhm.
good in a standby deck.
yeah, I guess.
And its full version has amazing art.
Yeah, I have the sleeves for that art.
Nice.
Ooh.
Pretty good. 3/2 Irons. During your turn, 500 for each other, so it's 11/5. On play, check top 3, add 1. Climax combo. On reverse, pay 3, ditch 1, and then bounce this. If you have the door out, you choose a Death Knight in your waiting room and put it in the spot this was on. So it's like the Amelia kind of.
It's like the Amelia Anastasia thing.
Yeah,
Pseudo
but on a Climax
rescan.
combo.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't bounce this. Wait, does it? No. So yeah, it's on battle opponent reverse. You can send that character to the top of your opponent's deck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then summon that thing. So this still stays
Yeah.
on the board, right? Yeah. Yeah. So this
I
is.
thought this sacked itself.
Yeah, it says pay 3, ditch 1.
Oh, this. Oh, sorry. As a cost. I'm sorry. I misread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read the cost. I only read the
Yeah.
part where the battle opponent gets top decked. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So like
good,
it's
though.
just so it gives you an extra attack and
Mhm.
it makes sure that the 1/0 lives.
Yeah. And if you go into another turn and you get a climax, I guess you can combo off again.
Yeah. Problem is this thing is really small.
Yeah, I think it's only played as like a one of if you don't play the TD deck or the TD level 3, you play this level 3, and it's still like a one of, right?
Yeah, I played 2 of it
Yeah.
because I mean you're only ever going to resolve 1 of it usually.
Mm-hmm.
Next card is the 0/0 Irons. When it's placed on stage, put a card in your hand in the waiting room. If you do, choose a shooting star ring in your waiting room, add to your hand. That's a 3/3 event, I believe.
Yeah.
So
And
let's play
then-
that.
Yeah, it does a bunch of things. And then when this is played, you can ditch a card. You choose a falling scar in your waiting room and turn it to your hand. I don't remember what that one is.
It's a dank event.
Yeah. So this is actually played
If you're
usually.
playing the event, you're probably playing
Yeah,
this.
usually this is quote unquote the top end of choice in the set. If you play red, like you don't play blue at all on the list, because usually you just try to resolve that event like two, maybe 3 times because of the amount of stock you build up, and then you go in with vanilla attacks because you don't really have a top end that pushes extra damage per se. The only thing that pushes extra damage is like the trial deck, Albedo, right? And then like if you play the double R Irons we just saw,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Deck Albedo, the Claw Kicker. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about that.
most of the time when people, or at least like whenever I see people lose to Overlord, it's because their opponent was able to resolve like 2, maybe 3 of this event and go in with like a 2/2/2 swing and then they die.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, next card. This Albedo is a 2K counter. You play it.
Yep, you play it. You're a standby deck. You need counters.
Oh, it's good art on the foil.
The foil also has good. The foil in this
Foil.
entire set has good art because they always use the light
Yeah,
novel.
all the foils are really good.
Yeah.
This other Albedo, 2/1, 500 level X support. Bonds to the 3/2 Eins combo. And then rest, give that 3/2 Eins 2500 power.
There's 2 level supports, all on the same character that bond to that 3/2 Eins.
Because he's the coolest character in the show.
Yeah, don't you know anything about Overlord?
I don't know. This is some isekai thing, right?
If you play
It's
that
like,
red one, this is like an okay support to run in your deck, right?
This is okay.
Yeah, it's like a 1 of at most.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, wait, I gotta do this card because this is my favorite card in the set.
Card is
I love this card. It's won me so many games by killing my opponent and not being able to heal. So when this card comes into play, you can pay 1 and you search your deck for a copy of this card and put it onto the field. That's super dank. If you watch the show, this is nothing but flavor right here. You come to Flavor Town. And then Climax combo on a gate. When this card attacks and you have the Climax, and that damage isn't, or against the effect that once per turn this activates, so the damage isn't canceled, you can heal 3. Just like the show.
I died to this card when he just killed me for 9. Or we just won for like 9 straight, and I'm just like, why am I dead now?
Yeah, dude,
pretty good.
This card is so hype. I keep trying to build decks with this card, but then like I lost track of playing this set because so much other stuff.
This is like
came
a
out.
stock soul, right?
No, it's on a
it's a
gate,
gate.
and it's a pay 1.
Is it?
Yeah. The worst part about this is you have to pay 1 to gain the effect, and then you don't know if it resolves or not because
And then when your damage sticks, your opponent's already dead. So you're like really
Yeah.
confused. And then if your damage doesn't stick, you're like double lost. You're like I used all of my stock and did literally nothing.
Yeah, I gotta say, there was one game when I was testing this deck out where I clocked myself 5 times in 1 turn. I forgot why. Why did I clock myself 5 times in 1 turn, Nico?
There was a dank card that you could run for this, I believe.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I love that card too. It's actually played sometimes. I like it as a card, but I don't think it's worth playing unless you're like doing some hyper specific stuff. But yeah, there was a game I clocked myself 5 times or something just to find something, and maybe it was like to find the gate to resolve this combo.
We're digging for your Climax, yeah.
Yeah, it's super hype. I love this card out of 10. That's about it. I don't know if there's anything worth saying. Hey, I just noticed on the JP site they have 2 different Q&A sections just for this card. All right, whatever. That's weird. All right. We have this next card here. Oh, I like this card. I memed with this with the standby gate. It's 500 in front, which is like useless, but it has the effect that during your opponent's attack phase start, you can pay 1, sack this, and then pick one of your opponent's characters and give it -1 soul.
Damn.
So you stand you stand by this out. You
triple trigger standby, and then you just send all through the waiting room, give your opponents -1.
They get no climax combo and they lose damage. Broken.
When you sack your card, they lose damage? What?
Listen, this doesn't have to be in the front row to resolve, dude. So you have 5 of these on the board, even though you're only allowed to play 4. That's -5 soul. All right, next card.
5 stock. Ooh.
All right, this next card is actually used in that meme stuff I was talking about earlier. So it's a level 0 bomb, and it has the effect that you can, as startup effect, send this to waiting room, pick one of your Naza Richter characters, and give it 2,500 power for the turn. So this.
Good lord, that is so much power. What the hell?
Wait, you gotta wait for the next super. I think the next card's the support. So this card normally would be like super garbage because you're just basically minusing 1 to give power, or it's a level 0 bomb, which is like that's an effect no one gives a crap about. Dang, it's not the next card. But this is
in Disgaea, you have sack this card, give 1k power on a level 0. This gives 2/5. That's a lot of power. This is actually stronger than a level 1 backup.
Spoilers: this guy has a power corrupt set.
The next card here.
Oh wait.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Next card here on play. You can ditch a climax to salvage a character. Next card. Opponent's what? Oh.
I just said you probably win it.
Yeah.
It was like a 1
it's a 1 of usually. Next card is level 0, 2500. Gain 1500 power if your opponent has 2 or less stock. It's like an okay oversized red if you need it, but it's not
Budget oversized.
Just might as well just run the coin flip.
Yep. All right. This is the dank card of the set. I love this card as well. So when another one of your battle opponents gets reversed, or when one of your other characters, when one of your other characters' battle opponents gets reversed, you can give another character 1500 power. So you have to win a fight to buff another card, but it has a startup effect. That level 0 bomb we were talking about earlier, you could pick one of those from waiting room and put it into your clock. If you do, draw 1. This effect activates up to 3 times per turn.
Ooh, spicy.
It's a lot of draws.
So
the best Ricky I've ever seen.
Look, you hit standby turn 1 at level 0. You standby this out, and then you clock yourself 3 times to draw, because there'll definitely be 3 bombs in the waiting room at that point.
Impossible to level lock Overlord.
Impossible. I like this card a lot, but it's like it's doesn't always work in the deck. Some decks run it sometimes, but it's like
helps you dig.
Yeah.
Also, I want to apologize once again about that card a while ago that I got confused by. I thought that was when something got attacked, you could sack it. I went back and looked and realized that card was like just sack it to give 2/5. So that card is actually like really bad. But with this, it's pretty dank.
Yeah, that's what makes it dank. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This next card is really good.
Go ahead.
I've seen this played. It's a 2/3/8/5 that gets -2 levels on stage, and gets 1,000 for every other, and it has 3 soul. This is the sickest standby card because it instantly gets answered. Is this okay? This has 3 soul though. That's a lot of soul.
Yeah, your opponent just plays a level 0.
And also
stock bomb.
Well, no, because something that's kind of relevant is being level 0 on stage is both a demerit and a merit, right? Because level 2s on the stage are like the most detrimental thing at level 3, right?
I think level 1s are worse, but
level 1s no, because of Slam Climax, it's like side for 2. Like side for
like modular damage. Like anything.
It just depends on the board state.
Yeah, usually anything that lets you lets your opponent avoid counterstep or make modular damage is usually bad to have on the board at level 3, right?
Yeah, so like that is kind of almost an upside, right? But this thing's huge and has 3 soul. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's not a good card, though.
All right, next card.
I guess do I continue then?
Yeah, sure.
Level 0, 500 power. Let's see. It has pay 1, ditch 1, on play, salvage, and it has alarm. Draw a card at beginning of climax phase, ditch 1. This card, I don't think you don't play.
You can
right?
play it as a 1-of. I did for quite a while, and let me tell you,
drop salvage.
Yeah, it's a drop salvage, but also you're like, I don't have the climax in hand. I have this in hand. I clock it, draw 2, didn't get the climax. Dang. I'm gonna set up the board anyway to see if I draw the climax off of this card. It's happened once.
I mean, yeah, you can high roll with an effect like.
Oh man,
are they better when they're like draw 2? Because like that's what they started printing.
Yeah, it's better if it's more cards, obviously, but this is pretty dank way to like high roll into getting the climax you need. And usually you can top check with the 1/0 bomb from the TD, so you know if you're gonna draw it or not. And there's other cards that mill the top card of your deck, so you can like mill the cards that you know aren't it, and hopefully sack your way into it. It's an okay drop salvage. Like it's a drop salvage that has an effect that's like kind of okay. So yeah, maximum amount of sack.
Next card is level 0. Penguin, 500 power. On play, choose a something in your opponent's clock, send it to waiting room, and the opponent puts top card of deck into clock. And if you refresh, put this card into stock. This is like meme tier, right? This is terrible.
Pretty much. There's like no reason ever to snipe anything from your opponent's clock usually, right?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You could randomly color lock someone, but like wasting a slot in your deck to do that doesn't feel good.
Well, it's usually more of the deal with things like GO, where dual 3/2s, or like Sunshine. Well, Sunshine because it's already too late by that point. But
yeah, well,
people that need things in like level, because you can just like randomly like be like, I saw that you clock at turn 1. Are there any like relevant experience conditions right now in English that's not like GGO and GGO is not
Not
relevant?
in English.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
I don't. Even if that becomes a thing, I almost feel like it's not going to be relevant for the most part, right? Because like the timing on this, it just feels so bad because if it's a clock condition, then they've already slammed 3 on the board by that point. And then if it's like an EXP condition, you still give them time to find the EXP condition unless it's like literally GGO where it needs 2 specific cards in level.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Next card level 0, 2K, Albedo, on play.
You mill the top card of your
mill
deck.
One,
Yeah.
choose a character and give it basically give it that much extra soul as those soul triggers. This card's really good, right? Because it's also bounce back.
It bounces back
card,
to
you. When you play a
1K
climax, give a card 1K cross turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know, this sets up like you being able to like do like basically global soul damage on your standby, and then it also makes your irons hopefully big enough to survive cross turn.
This is 7/5, right? So he goes to 8/5, and then 8/5 he might be behind the level assist or some other assist.
No, isn't he 8K base? He's 8K base, so it becomes 9K.
7K base, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 7? Oh yeah, 7, and then it becomes 8K.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this also the condition for your irons is you have to have a full board to be able to play it early, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did we already pass that card and I miss it? Was I just zoning out?
I think it's a common.
It's a common? What the heck? All right, sure, set.
Next card.
Yeah.
We have this 106. This is unplayable.
Unplayable.
Next card.
Remember when that used to be a rare?
Yeah. When one of your cards kills something, this card gets plus 3K power.
Yep.
Ultimate snowball card. Unplayable. Next card.
It is a common. Oh my god.
Yeah. 4 or more other. This becomes a 1/1.
Yep.
And then when you play the standby, you can stand a character. So let you stand the card that you stand by immediately.
Yep. So this is the main game plan usually for Overlord. You get 2 beefy guys out at level 1, so you can like try to snowball from level 1 into your level 2 and 3 game, and hopefully that builds up enough advantage that you win the game by level 3 and from building stock and winning board for those level 1 and 2 turns.
Yeah, and this is why it works so well. I think it's like really cool because like normally this effect is on a 1/0 that's pay 1, and like paying 1 twice means that climax combo feels terrible when you use it the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one's on a 2/1, but it wins board, so you probably can use it twice if you draw a second standby, right? Because 7K, 8K after the bounce back, it's kind of respectable.
Yeah.
Especially because they're probably going to be trying to put resources to kill whatever 2/2 you put on the board if they can.
Yeah. So usually this lets you win those 2 lanes, right? So it feels really powerful.
Yeah, I think if this like lives and you like play another standby and get another Kokaido, I think like you actually just win the game at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
just
really? Because then at that point, like,
then you die to stock swap. No, but
I mean, at that point, if you get a second Kokaitis. Or we
I was gonna say if you resolve a second Kokaitis.
Yeah, the assumption is the first one was an answer because usually you have a full board and it's really hard to answer that card. One of the like quote unquote dank plays I guess with this too is like if you hit a standby on attack and you summon this out into like the back row or something, and then next turn or even in the front row, and then next turn you like draw into standby or something, you can just like summon a level 3 out at level 2 and have it stand.
Yeah.
It's
like a decent card.
Yeah, so you can like summon out your clock kick or whatever, and lets you do like little cute plays like that, which is like pretty relevant usually.
Yeah. Good card in every deck.
And yeah, it's every standby deck was gonna run no matter what. So
next card is this 2/2/7/5 2 soul.
Unplayable.
Yeah, this card.
It's just better. There's better targets.
Okay, I've actually seen this play before. Is this actually?
Yeah, played? this is the 3/3 event that that will bond earlier to level 0. So you get 3 different effects here. You can choose one of them. The first one is the burn 2. So you can pay 3, burn 2. That's usually the effect that's used the most often. The second effect is you can heal 2 and then send this card to memory. Usually you don't do that because you want to loop this. That's why you play the level 0.
Cordelia's Garden's really cool.
And then the last one is a card effect that never gets played, basically, which is give one of your characters 8,000 power till the end of your opponent's turn.
I think lists like actually like kind of started cutting this though, because they just rather resolve like try to resolve multiple tap counters.
Yeah, usually. It depends like how you want to do your end game. I think this is going to be more powerful in English because I still think Overlord's going to be, or not Overlord, AOT is still going to be a thing that if you're looking to win an event outright, you're going to have to at least play it at some point. And ReZero has the support that also gives untargetable the front row, right?
That is not a real card.
I don't know. I see it played sometimes. It could be like slotted into
It's
some
not
decks.
a real card.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It
still
only
worth
gives it to
considering.
Remoram.
Yeah.
Damn, I lost that card once.
I remember.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It was really unfortunate.
You
Let's
remember
not
that he had
dwell-
hexproof?
Let's not dwell on that though.
Oh, this card looks dank.
Oh, this is that other card, the 1-0, right?
Yeah, it's the other event that it bonds to.
What is this? So if there's a card in memory, you can't play this card. It's 1-0, send this card to memory. At your draw phase, if this card is in memory, what is this? How did you... Wait,
there's
you send...
a lot of text on this card.
What the heck? Wait,
Okay,
do you send the top...
okay, I can summarize.
All right,
So
go ahead.
basically, you put this, you play this one turn, it goes to memory. Beginning of draw phase, it goes to grave, and you send top card of deck to memory. And then you keep doing this and negging hand every. And on the 5th time you do it, you lose all of the memory, and then you burn 2. So you -5 hand across 5 turns to deal 2 damage.
And you have to keep salvaging this, right?
You clearly
No,
play
you don't
4.
salvage it. No. So this... Oh, yeah, because if this... Wait.
You have to play
Because
this
this goes
every...
back-
Oh, my God. Yeah, this is so bad.
This is,
I've never seen
this
it
is
played
like-
before, so I was just so confused. Yeah.
This is one of the worst cards I've ever seen.
This is a
I-
good
I-
meme out of 10.
It only burns 2. Why is it
You
so
know,
hard?
you can play this against Sal and keep asking them if they want to send your cards to memory. Because then if you have 5 or more, it goes off, right?
No, because it only checks face down cards.
Wait, doesn't this counter a calling card?
Oh, shit.
You
you're
have
right.
no. You want to get calling cards first,
And then you play this.
and then you only have to play it 4 times to deal 2 damage.
Damn, this is anti-P5 tech. Broken. Alright.
Oh, this is that's pretty unfortunate how bad that card was.
Alright, we got some Climaxes next. We got some standby. Here's the gate. Alright, and blue.
Okay, kid, I've seen you play this card. You wanna?
Go, Nico. Go. I believe in you. This is the card I play.
We have the Evil Eye. It heals on play. It's a 3/2 10k. Yay. When Magic Caster of the highest grade is placed into the Climax zone, if this is the front row, you can perform one of the following actions. This is the Pants trigger. If you have another blue character or Jet Black, which is, I think, the yellow cards,
Yeah.
choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's waiting room, shuffle them back into their deck. Or you can discard 2, and if you did... Wait, what?
Yeah, if you discarded 2, you can deal X damage to your opponent, where X is the number of Climaxes in their opponent's waiting room.
Wait, it's not actually Mecha Jennifer. Reverse Mecha Jennifer.
So what happens is you play against Fate, they free fresh, and there's nothing in waiting room, and you proceed not to be able to resolve anything.
Okay, well, it's Fate. It sounds
Combo.
like they're gonna cancel.
True.
Oh wait, it's on Climax played.
Yes. So this
Well,
happens
so
before
there's-
everything.
There's a combo kit, and it's called your level 3. So you probably have 4 skull rings resolved already. So you play your 5th skull ring to deal 2 damage
Oh, man.
to get to set up the climax in the grave.
God damn it.
I hate you.
I hate you.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I really like this card. The only issue with this card is that blue is hard to fit in the standby list. So usually this is played as a 4 of plus like two to three like level supports as choice. Like I said, there's not a lot of good like supports in the back row, so you usually level up one of the blue level supports, and then you can play this level 3.
Well, like, cause like your opponent can like kind of like usually play around this, right? Like they can just try to like get their deck to a state where this doesn't do anything.
That's only by like literally having a fresh deck, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Those
there's
are the two effects.
yeah, there's usually if they have a fresh deck, this does nothing. But the biggest thing about this card, or like about this set anyway, like we said earlier, there's not a lot of cards at the top end that do much as far as pushing your opponent. So holding this for a turn and just going like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna swing in with these vanilla 3K clock kickers that I have on the board from standbying them out and stuff like that. It doesn't feel horrible because if you don't resolve this, then you still get to resolve your tap counter that we'll look at later, right? So. Yeah, it's really weird. This card like sometimes sucks, but like even though it sucks in those scenarios, it never feels like horrible. So I think this is a top end worth looking at if you decide to play standby or whatever. But yeah, I think it's a good card overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she doesn't turn people to stone. Hey, anyway. Hey.
We have Renner Golden Princess next. You give your center character slot 500 power, and then it's a pay 1 search brainstorm. Oh wait, no. It's a pay 1 search brainstorm only for blue or the jet black guys.
Yep. So this is played in the meme blue deck.
Because it's not heteromorphic or Nazarick.
Yep.
Oh damn! You would never
Damn.
almost play this.
It's
right?
played. It's played in the blue deck, and that's
Blue.
like basically it.
Well, I also hate search over like salvage because I hate milling the card that I was looking for, and then being very sad that I can only look at my deck of 2 climaxes in like an event.
Yeah.
the 3 skull rings and 2 climaxes.
Is that how it works out?
Usually is. I've very often like hit on a brainstorm and saw my deck had like only like half the targets I needed to search because I hit like 3. Then I have like a climax and a character left. I'm just very sad. My search brainstorm doesn't get full value, so I don't like him.
It's rough.
That's a personal thing though. On top of all the other problems.
Alright, so yeah, you'd play this in the blue deck, otherwise you're not playing this. Next we have Evil Eye, Heart of a Maiden. Gives assist front to blue and jet black characters. And then when it comes into play from hand, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a blue character or an event or a jet black character, you can add...
And ninja demo deck, so that's all I'm going to say about that.
Wait, does the double deck card add events though?
No, but it actually adds any character. So, I'm just going to say that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Blue's pretty bad.
Next we have Kirsch, Beautiful White Scales. It's a level 0/15. This ability may... Okay, Heart of the Card says cool translations here. It activates once per turn. During your turn, when you play an event, choose a character. That character gets 1k power until the next end of your opponent's turn. And then you can rest this to choose an opponent's standing character and rest it. Very cool. Nice
Stick
flavor.
Haruka.
I don't even know what the rest like even does. There must be a card it interacts with, right?
There's like some like weird cards where like they only do stuff when they're standing, probably, right?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Either
It doesn't
way,
seem good.
Yeah, either way, it's also off trait, so you can't even splash this if you wanted to rest an opponent.
Well, that's why all your cards only do blue, because they don't need to check for traits. They just need to check for cards.
Mm-hmm.
We have Blue Rose Lacus? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. It's a 1/0 4K. Gets 500 for all your characters, so it gets 6K with a full field. When this card dies, you may reveal up to 3 cards from your library. If you do, add a blue or jet black character among them, and then ditch one.
Yo, on reverse reset? It's like, or like on death reset? That's like,
Yeah, this only works in the
terrible.
blue deck
It's
basically.
at level 1 though. So
I mean,
it's
this isn't this just like Kirito? So like it's like whatever.
Nico, I have played this on a 1/05K. Okay.
The true
So
struggle.
this is a little bit better than that. It's not good. sometimes you're struggling because you're playing blue Overlord and you only have like 10 cards to choose from.
Very cool, Dean. You know what? I'll let you have this.
It's a good deck.
Alright, next we have Cocutus, Proud High Warrior. Level 3, 2 cost, 9k. If you have experience 4 or higher, it gets 1k for each of your opponent's rested characters. There's that dang synergy.
The dink
Standard
synergy.
tier.
Alright, when this card is placed from hand to the stage, choose one of your characters in your
Holy
waiting room and return them
shit.
to your hand. It's very specific traded. It's heteromorphic, subordinate, or Nazarick.
It's like pretty much.
That's
most of the
basically
stuff,
everything.
isn't it? Yeah.
Then you
This
have,
card
pay
is
2
so
pitch
bad.
1. When this card attacks, if you have a Ruler of the Freezing River in your climax zone, I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's
Probably
a
like
book.
or pants.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
You can deal 5. Nah.
This card is so aggressively bad.
This card is not very good.
I don't know. It doesn't seem that bad.
It goes in the Cocutus
Ooh.
waifu deck.
Yeah. You have like 4
Burn-
cards.
Dude, sometimes burn 5 gets you there.
You're right. Big brain. When your opponent's at 2-6 and you need to get them to 4, that's a good card.
So there it's some damage.
All right.
Next, we have another level 3, Momon, a new legend. 3/2 10k. During your turn, when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you can pay 1. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters. That character does not stand again during your opponent's next stand. Awful. Excellent. Then you have the other effect of arrest one of your standing characters. This ability can be activated once per turn. During the turn, this card is placed from hand. Placed from hand to the stage. At the end of this card's attacks, you may pay the cost. If so, your opponent puts 3 cards from the bottom of his library into the waiting room. If there is no climax card, stand this. Dank.
It's played in the
Cool.
blue deck. That's about it. I
Is
think
it really?
it is, yeah.
Oh, I guess
It's a
like-
climax
I guess
list.
last,
Yeah, it's a
right?
climax list extra attack.
Climax just, restand.
Also,
So if you mill a
Also
climax,
cost list, right? Because it's not.
It's
you
cost
just have
list,
a
yeah.
character in your back row.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. I mean, you play Xenon unironically, so like this is just better than that, right?
I mean, like, but I don't like the way this is because right, like if you mill, chances are they're gonna cancel because that's like 3 cards at the bottom of their deck that actually climaxes, and then if you mill climax,
wait, hello?
Well,
Did Dean just die?
Yes.
Oh, if you mill climax,
hello?
what? We didn't get the last part. You cut out.
oh sorry, like if you mill a climax, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then isn't that saying that there's like less climaxes at the top of their deck because like it's like you filtered some at the bottom? In which case, like you would want the restand.
I guess. I don't know, dude. It's just a free, like, randomly get a swing
Yeah.
extra. Like,
I mean, it's free. There's like
yeah.
no reason to, right? Like if there was no climaxes, they would have like canceled anyways.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not that bad.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
actually pretty decent.
yeah. At most, you play this as like a 2 of, probably.
Your opponent's all out. This card's broken.
Yeah.
next we have the level 0 Momon. It's a twin drive. And then if a soul icon is revealed during this card's trigger step, if you have another climax in your climax zone, I'm going to assume it's probably a stock soul, you may look it up to 5 cards from the top of your library, choose one blue or jet black character, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and put the rest of the revealed cards in waiting room. That's actually not that bad.
Okay, that's got to be double soul trigger that's looking for, right?
No, it just says
no.
a soul icon.
It's just a soul icon. I think this is on another blue gate or whatever.
What? This card's pretty decent, right?
Yeah. The problem is
Yeah,
you don't get a
twin
win
drive.
board at all with it because it's so weak. So like if you're
It's not even once per turn, right?
it's when this card trigger checks. So it's not any other card. It's this.
This card has twin drive,
Yeah,
dude.
but it's twin drive.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So
good.
you can top check
Always
10, right?
checking, yeah.
Yeah, you could technically top check 10. You're just never gonna win board with it. As long as you're fine with never winning board, this card's all right.
Man, you're going +8 with this card. I don't think you're worried about
Plus
winning
8.
board.
What a god.
This card is pretty dank. I actually like it a lot.
All right. What this next
Anybody else
card?
want to take over?
I got it. Next card, if you have 5 or more hand, gains 2k power. So this is a level 035 beater. That's like off trait basically. And then when this card goes to waiting room, you can discard a card from your hand. If you do, was that salvage? Whatever that is. Was it Zarius?
The next card.
The
now.
next card. Oh, it's 1-0 lizard people. 1045. If you have EXP 2 or higher, if your opponent has for every rested card your opponent has, this card gains 500 power. So it can be a 1065 against Konosuba. And then it has on play, you can pay cost, which is clock yourself from top of deck, and then salvage this other card to your hand. Is that an event? I don't even remember.
It's an event that like taps like doesn't let one of your opponent's characters stand or something.
Okay.
We can
Pretty-
More synergy for that
Yeah,
too.
pretty whatever card.
Pretty egregious. Let's just be honest.
Next we have this 2/1 Evil Eye support. It's a level support. This is the support I was talking about earlier. It has a second effect. You can give one of your blue characters or jet black characters for the turn the following effect, which is when the battle opponent this gets reversed, you can bottom deck that opponent or that card or that character. I mean, it's if you play Evil Eye top end, you play this card. It's like end of discussion on that, really. Next card here is what is this guy's name again? Gazoof or whatever. I forget. He always had a weird name. This is a 2/2/7/5 for if you have 2 or more blue characters or jet black characters, gain 2k power. So it's 2/2/9/5. Pay 1 rest if you have no other rested characters in the front row at your encore phase. Start of your encore phase.
Bad.
Nope.
Garbage card because there's way better standby targets.
Yeah. That's like the worst like encore effect probably,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. It was really good because Standby had it on a 10/5 on the Liz, right? And then like after they realized it was really good, they just never printed it again.
Is it that bad of an effect? Like, it's decent-ish, right?
It's okay, but the problem is there's already better targets in the set itself.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's not good
Yeah,
in this set, but like saying that that's like the worst.
it just
I don't
sucks
know, I
that like
prefer
it's
those.
been ever since Sal printed it. It's just like always gotten worse because they've nerfed cards even more.
On any other good card, yeah.
Yeah. So the next card here is was it Tina, whatever. This card attacks. You can give one of your other characters 500 power for the turn, and during battle, if this card gets reversed, battle point level 0 lower, you can bottom deck it. It's like okay, you probably play it in the blue deck. I can never see it played though.
It doesn't seem that good.
Yeah. What's this? Lana, level 0, 1k. All your other creme gain 1500 power and following 3 effects. This battle opponent, god opponent. Oh, can't be chosen by opponent's auto effects, or be reversed by opponent's auto effects. In battle, this gets in battle, your opponent can't play events or backups, and during battle opponent, if this gets reversed, you can send that card to memory.
So basically Reinhardt.
Yeah, but it's on like a
Yeah,
1/0,
what?
right, or something.
This card gets a lot of effects.
Yeah, it's on a 1/0 vanilla though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on a 1/0 vanilla.
Yeah.
It's not even like an army card.
Okay, you say it's a vanilla, but this is like way better than apples, right?
1/07
Yeah,
kill. Yeah, for
This is
sure.
like
But the problem with this doesn't even bond to it or anything, so it doesn't give you the +1 like Apples does. But if you're
Okay.
able to get the cards to hand and play this stuff, I mean, you can make your level 1 really big with a bunch of different effects.
it can be so big. 2 of these is like what? That's like an 8/5 now, right?
Yeesh,
8/5 can't hexproof, can't be bombed. Seems pretty good.
No, it can't. Yeah, and then yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, these are all literally just Reinhardt's effects.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Besides the burn one.
all right. This is
about it?
next card is another Tia card. So this is a dank card actually. This is a 3k vanilla, but on play you can pay 1. If you do, you can search your deck for another copy of this card and put it into play. And then when this card gets
Whoa.
reversed, you bottom deck the card. So you have infinite number of these in deck forever.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Combos with your search brainstorm.
busted. Oh man. What is this? Another 1/0 lizard person. Once per turn, this can activate. You play an event for the turn against the following effect. The battle opponent of this gets reversed. You may blind stock one.
Why?
It's like the effect's okay, but I guess we'll see the events in blue. I know there is Sayaka's Wish in this set, right? Is there anything else that's like really good in blue?
I guess we'll find out. I know like there was that freeze counter I mentioned earlier.
I can take over if you guys want.
All right, read this vanilla for me.
He looks like Naruto. And then next card. This is a 1065, can't attack higher level characters, and on play you may declare the name of this card. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
His name's Brain. Dude, in the show, he's always talking about his name or some shit, right? I forget. He's always like, "I'm the best swordsman" when he's talking about Guildford or whatever.
You may declare.
Yeah.
You may declare. So, does that mean that other cards, when you play them down, if you tell what the name is, are you misplaying at that point?
You're misplaying, dude. Start calling your opponent, calling the judge on that.
You've seen the Shadowverse anime. You never talk about your card or what it does.
Yeah, you don't say effects or anything, dude. Your opponent just runs into them without knowing the effect.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Next card is 2175. On play, gets 1,000 for every. This card is so egregiously bad. Next card is this 2/1. What is this?
EXP
Experience 3. This card gets 1,000 for every rested character. Next card, we have this one event. Choose one of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters. It does not stand during their next stand phase. And then top check, level 1 or higher, add it to hand.
Wait,
Why?
this might be pretty. Oh wait, no, never mind. It doesn't work this way. I forgot. Aaron goes to hand. Like, make it so Aaron can't stand him when they move geared away. But never mind. This card sucks.
It doesn't even stop level 2s. This card sucks.
Yeah, this card is actually just awful.
Wait, can you pick back row with this?
You can't. Oh,
Dude,
that's literally
you
not
just
relevant.
loop this forever against Konosuba. What are they gonna do?
Oh yeah.
You loop this every turn. With what stock?
The
With
3
all
that
the
you
stock
make.
getting off your cocytus.
Yeah, dude,
You're
broken.
Okay.
All right, next card.
Was there a bonder to this? There was, right?
I think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was.
So
There's a
that's
clock bond, right?
egregiously Bad. I'm already done with this. 2/1 counter. 4 or more blue or jet black. Heal to hand 1 blue character.
Wait, it's the specific these people. What's their name? I forget.
Blue
I can't
Rose.
remember. Blue Rose, yeah.
Oh, and then this goes to memory.
Yeah, it's
This
Sayaka's
is so
Wish.
specific.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage, but it's played in the blue deck because obviously almost every blue card has that trait for that group.
It actually doesn't. It's like 3 cards.
Yeah, only those people. Like, that's most of the blue deck. If you don't fucking count the lizard people, lizard people suck, man. They like lost so quick in the anime. And then we have some climaxes. So yeah, so there's the Momon Blue Gate and pants on the level 3, or not pants, book. All right,
Pants. You can maximize the amount of triggers on that level 0.
all right. We're going through the last bit of it because there's actually PR cards that matter in this set.
Oh no.
So we have Demir on play. It's a Futaba reveal top card. Marker it. Gains 1,500 in
This
level.
is the strongest card in the entire set.
God
Now
damn
then.
it.
We have a level 3 Shelter. It's on play, heal 1. On attack, you can pay 1, ditch 1 until the end of your opponent's turn. You get 2,500 and +1 level or +1 soul.
No.
Pretty not
Never.
played. This is actually played randomly because there's not any drop searchers in the set. It's level 0 Albedo. Drop search on play, pay 1, ditch 1 search. for
Nice
Master Rec.
$25 drop search.
Yep, it's expensive randomly because there are no drop searches in the set.
My
itself.
waifu, and she's semi-playable
We have
compared to all
another.
of her other cards.
We have a Cocutus level 0. It's a 3,500 overstated beater. Can't side attack. It's like okay choice as a
Worse
beater.
than the other PR we just looked at.
Yep. This next card is Mel. So this card is actually played occasionally. It's level 0, cost 0 clock bomb. But it has the effect when it goes to waiting room, you can pay to the salvage one. It's sometimes played in the standby list because there are occasions where you have trouble with hand, but you have a shit ton of stock. So this like kind of you can kind of loop it or whatever into this and still get like some hand advantage from it, and it still removes things on the board along to set up Cocytus empty slots or whatever on your level 1 turn.
Wait, this next card has to be expensive, right?
The counter,
Nice $20 tap counter.
Yeah, in English it might be even more depending how popular the set is. So it's a 2/1 2500 tap counter. So it's when you play the 2/1 counter, you can pay for and ditch a character, Naza Richter character from your hand, and then you can pick one of your opponent's characters and rest it. This is what you mostly spend all the stock Cocytus builds up throughout the game for. If you're not playing like the 3/3 event or something,
On resolving one of this.
yeah, you usually most games you can resolve 2. It's like fairly easy depending how long you can keep Cocytus alive. Most games you like every game you resolve 1 unless they have hexproof. But like almost every other game you can resolve 2 fairly easily. This is like the big draw to like the Cocytus standby list. What is this? Oh, this is a 2/1 3/5 counter that's like never played. I think this was the shop promo, right? When they first came out or something.
I don't recall.
Remember.
And
I
then
don't
Unplayable.
yeah, unplayable. And this last card is I guess sometimes sees play. It's Lifa. It's a 2/1 Albedo Lifa.
Anti-damage.
Anti-damage for only 1 stock instead of 5.
Oh, why are we even playing this shitty tap counter?
But yep, that is the entire set. I mean, what do you guys think it's going to do in English? Like, I think the set is going to be fairly decent in English. I don't know if it's going to be top tier just because of the timing of its release. There's going to
I
be
think it's
Fujimi's
gonna
just
be
like a better
low
stand.
A,
Yeah,
high B. If I had to like take a guess, the set's all right. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
I don't think it's actually going to do much in English. To
I think
be
it-
honest.
I think it's going to be like high tier 2. That's about it. I don't know if it's going to break like the top tier 1 list of stuff. Just because Fujimi
you might
is a better standby list, right? If you're going to play in
Might-
standby.
Yeah, you might randomly see in like a top 8, I think, but I don't think it's going to like make any waves.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be it's not gonna be like meta
Yeah.
defining by any means.
Yeah, it also like seems that all this deck does is sit on and then get a bunch of stock. And Bang Dream is unrestricted in English. Not only that, but Bang Dream, if push comes to shove and Bang Dream decides to go in on like the minus soul instead of like standby, if they do like pants, 8 pants, Bang Dream will just actually win board and destroy this. And if they do pants standby, chances are they're going to play stock swap, right?
Yeah.
And then it's going to destroy this also. However,
And then the
it
new
does
Bang
have
Dream card, Kasumi, is just randomly fucking big, so
yeah. Well, the nice
Shit.
thing is though, it does have that 3/2 that just like destroys your opponent's board for absolutely no reason. That's actually extremely relevant in English right now because we are starting to get like these really disgusting board-based decks. Like we're getting things like Rider that don't come out at level 2, comes out at level 3, where you don't need the answer at level 2. That's the problem. Like that card is too slow against, say, Priestess Wall, right? Because you've already probably been neg sold for like 4 turns at that point, and your opponent's probably like 2/2, and
I know.
You're
I
like-
don't actually think this outright loses to like something like Priestess because you're already kind of keeping them down from level
How?
1 onwards.
what?
Your fucking Cocytus is 10-5. Goblin Slayer can kill that unless they like Omega sack you.
Don't they just side over it and deal damage and then neg soul you and then crash? Isn't that like the?
No, I'm saying like if you're playing the matchup, like you're trying to like hit Goblin Slayer at level 1 to where like they're not in a super favorable position going into level 2.
I mean, yeah, well, that's like the deck in general. Like, Overlord is big game plan. It's like literally like hinges on its level 1 resolving and being powerful enough to, either set your opponent back a lot or you're able to build off of
How
the
big is
aggressive
Priestess
level 1.
post counter?
Cocytus?
If no, Priestess post counter is 12-5.
So Cocytus plus. So I guess like if they get a second standby, And they can, if they get hit to like level 2, they can answer Priestess, right?
Yeah, if they like can standby out like the clock kick into the front row.
Yeah. So I guess it's like not that bad.
No, it's not.
I just always feel like things like that Ainz board wipe, a lot of the things that you start coming down at 2. So I just feel like it's like one turn too late. However, there are a bunch of disgusting threats in English at the moment that it does answer. So, and it's just board wipes, right? Like the entire board?
Only
Just the front row.
Only the front row?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the front row.
Okay, so all Re-Zero players, just remember you Reinhardt in the back. And you run up. Wait, no, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Attack, right?
It's on attack.
Okay, so that outs Reinhardt. Broken set. Broken set.
Oh man.
I think it's gonna be like tier 2, like that. I
think
know.
it's just this is gonna be solid tier 2, maybe upper echelon of tier 2. But I don't really think it's gonna break tier 1. It's at the same time it's really hard to tell because we have no events this year so far. So, and by the time we do get the events, maybe this set won't be too relevant by then. But I know a lot of people are actually really excited for this set, so I'm sure there'll be some popping up in the top 8 sometime soon. You guys
I can't wait to lose to Mono Blue.
Yeah, lose the mono. I can't wait to.
I can't wait to lose to Mono Blue.
Dude. You can like mill 10 out every attack.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys got any last minute add-ons, or we're just gonna call it quits here?
I can't wait to spend like $80 on drop searches. It's gonna be really cool.
Don't buy a playset, dude. Just buy like 2.
All right.
That's probably what it's gonna be expensive still.
All right.
No.
What's our next serious review? Meta review, I guess.
Meta review?
Yeah. Are we gonna do Fujimi or JoJo's or anything like that? Or
Fujimi or JoJo? I'm like more interested in
Movie if we
JoJo.
want to concentrate on a JP set, or we can do Key Anniversary.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh man, I feel like Key Anniversary requires too big of a brain, and I don't want to look at all the old cards.
That's a lot of cards to go through.
Yeah, because you have to. Well, at least for me, I don't pay attention to all the sets in Key, so it'll be really tough to talk about whether this card specifically outside of Key 20th Anniversary is gonna have huge impacts in these other sets, right?
We'll just review the Charlotte stuff.
Only the Charlotte stuff.
Yeah, the only set that's
we
gonna
already
matter.
know all the Angel Bee cards.
Oh, wait, shut up, D. God damn it. All right, whatever. So, yeah, we'll try to get some more of these reviews out soon, whatever we land on for. I guess we'll probably start trying to do more JP stuff, too, I guess. We haven't been doing a lot of JP.
We have a lot of requests to continue doing our really good reviews. So
Yeah.
we'll probably
No,
do
please
one of
stop
those.
requesting. Next video for that, I'm going to put a password in the video because I feel like no one's actually watching the video and they're just commenting. And if you don't have the password in your comment, I'm not going to count it as you requested the set. Screw those guys.
Put it at a random point in the video.
Yes, it's going to be random. At some random point, I'm going to be like, you need to put this in your comment, otherwise we're not going to choose it. All right. That's your fair warning to everyone watching this who wants us to look at garbage sets. I think other than that, we'll see you guys later. Before you go, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you do enjoy our content, as it does help us grow, and check out some of these social media links below.